My Little Pony is owned by Hasbro and DXX Media. Please support the official release. Hello YouTube, T-Sparks here. This is a fanfic I came up with as a prequel to the one I released under Twilight in My Eyes. This one is called The Moon Rises. This is from the perspective of Luna. It was the night after the Nightmare Night Festival, where Luna returned to Ponyville and finally connected with the townspeople. She had felt elated that she had made a connection with her subjects, and that they truly respected her. She was tired from the night before, but eager to get on with her duties. Before Celestia went to bed, she stopped by Luna's room, knocked on the door, and came in. "Hello, sister. How are you doing this evening?" "I am fine, sister." "Did you enjoy your trip to Ponyville?" "Indeed, very much. Twilight Sparkle is a very Your student. I met your student there. She was a very astute and helpful pony. She helped me to reconnect with the townspeople." "Oh, excellent," Celestia said. "Twilight has always been a brilliant student and a great person. A great pony. I'm glad she was able to help you." "Is there something you needed, sister?" Luna asked. "No, it's just checking in to see if you're doing alright," said Celestia. "I've been worried about you since you got back from the moon." "You mean from when the nightmare was purged?" "Yeah," said Celestia, looking down on the floor. "How are you doing with that?" "Day by day," said Luna. "I'm dealing with it." "Well, that's great. I hope if there's anything I can do for you, sister, please let me know." "Thank you, sister. Now I must do my nightly duties." "Of course. See you in the morning." "Good night, sister." Celestia shut the door with her magic. Luna prepared to do her dream walking that she does every night. She wasn't exactly sure who she'd be visiting tonight, but she was eager to do her duties. Her time on the moon had made her realize that just because not everybody appreciates her efforts doesn't mean she shouldn't give 110%. Luna went into her trance and started entering the dream world. Luna always avoided certain types of dreams when dreamwalking. She wanted to leave ponies to their privacy, and never stuck her nose in where it didn't belong. Although occasionally she did see things that she would prefer not to have seen. The occasional dream about her was always a bit disturbing. And her sister especially. But for the most part, the dreams of Ponyville were pretty standard. Rarity opening a new shop, Pinkie Pie throwing a huge party, Applejack with a giant apple farm, and Twilight tended to dream mostly about books. This night was like any other night, but something drew Luna to Twilight's dream. She's not sure what, but she got a feeling that she should check out Twilight's dream. And once she found in to Twilight's dream, she noticed something. That Twilight was dreaming about her. Luna was intrigued by this. She felt she should not be intruding. She should leave Twilight to her privacy. But she was curious. After she had spent many times with Twilight, she had started feeling something towards the purple mirror. She had not expected romance. It had been over 1,000 years, and even then her royal duties always took priority. But now Luna started thinking that there might be something more to her relationship with Twilight. During this dream, Twilight dreamed of telling Luna about her feelings. Luna tried to stay hidden in the back of the dream, feeling guilty about eavesdropping on Twilight. But she was just too curious to let this one go. Twilight woke up shortly after that, with a strange feeling that maybe someone had invaded her dream, but she wasn't sure. Luna had broken out of her trance and started walking around her room at the castle. She started looking at the wall and started thinking to herself, is there some feelings towards Twilight here? Do I actually like Twilight more than a friend? No, Luna was almost alien to these feelings. She had just ignored them for centuries. But she couldn't deny that there was something there. The next day, Luna woke up in the morning, went to her sister to try to talk to her about this, but did not mention Twilight specifically, as fear of her sister going after Twilight. Luna knocked on the door. I guess I shouldn't knocking with hooves, but okay. Luna knocked on the door. Celestia opened it with her magic. Yes, sister? What can I do for you? I had something I wanted to talk to you about, Tia. Oh, what is that, Luna? I think I am having feelings towards some pony. Oh, I didn't expect that, Luna. Can I ask who it is? I would prefer that you didn't. Very well. I will not invade on your privacy. What can I do for you? I would like some advice, sister. I have never been with any pony for over 1,000 years now, and I am not sure how to proceed here. Well, what is it you need to know, Luna? Well, I need to know what the next step would be. I know I have feelings for this pony, but I don't know how to express them. And I don't know if they share the feelings with me. Well, one thing you could do is talk to them, said Celestia. If you already know them well, hang out for a while, get to know them better, see if you're compatible, and then you can bring up your feelings if you feel it's appropriate. Luna thought about it. That's a great idea. Now, she did not want her sister to know that it was Twilight Sparkle, because she knew how judgmental her sister could be. And if she knew that her sister and her prized pupil had something going on, she would just put an end to it immediately. Luna shook her head and said, "Thank you, sister. That is what I needed to hear." "You're welcome," said Celestia. "And please, let me know how it turns out." Luna said, "I will," and walked out the door. Celestia started thinking to herself, who could Luna possibly be interested in? And why wouldn't she tell me who? Oh well, I'm sure she'll tell me when she's ready. Luna went back to her room, started pacing around, thinking. Would it be appropriate? She is a princess after all, and Twilight is just a lonely peasant. But she is also the element of magic, and the one that saved her from herself. If there were any pony that would be good enough for Luna, it would be Twilight Sparkle. So Luna developed a plan. She would ask Twilight to come to the castle to stargaze, and try to get to know her better. Luna pulled out a scroll and penned a letter. Dear Twilight Sparkle, I would like to invite you to come to Canterlot Castle tonight to view the stars on my new telescope. I had a great time at the Nightmare Night Festival and want to thank you for it. Don't feel like you need to bring anything, and I hope to see you there. Signed, Princess Luna. Luna then rolled up the scroll and sent it off, wondering if Twilight would want to come, but knew that Twilight would never refuse a request from a princess. Luna smiled slyly to herself, still not exactly sure what her feelings toward Twilight were. Was this admiration, gratitude, or was it something more? She wanted to find out. A few days later, Twilight showed up at the castle. Celestia didn't know Twilight was there, which is what Luna wanted. Luna took Twilight to the castle observatory and said, "Good evening, Twilight Sparkle." Twilight immediately bowed toward Luna. Luna said, No bowing. Please, when we are alone like this, you do not have to bow." "Thank you, Princess, and please, call me Luna." "Thank you, Luna. Sure, why not? Now, what did you want from me?" "I just wanted to invite you to check out our observatory. It is state-of-the-art, top of the line." Boy, this story's really freaking boring.